Good morning. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. Now, as you can tell by the title, of course, I'm giving you guys another full day of eating because it's that time. I took like a couple week diet break, and then now I'm back into a calorie deficit. I'm back onto my weight loss journey. You know, I lost 20 pounds, but I have about like 10 more or so that I would like to get off. We are starting the new cut, at least for the next 6 weeks, hopefully. Gosh, hopefully I can get it off quicker than the last 20. What's gonna be slightly different from this video compared to my other full day of eating is I'm going to be showing you actually how I count my calories and how I count my macros. If you don't know what that is, it's just protein, carbs, and fats. I never really show you guys that stuff just because I don't want anybody copying my number to a T, because what I need and what my body needs might not necessarily be what you need. If you want to know how to determine how many calories you should be eating, go ahead and go to the TDEE website. So you check out my video on my 20-pound weight loss. You'll see the full explanation on how to find out. It's in the beginning of the video, me talking about my calories and the website. I put everything into my MyFitnessPal, so I do not let my MyFitnessPal determine my calories, okay? Because my MyFitnessPal will have you starving. Roughly between 1,800 to 2,000 calories. I just kind of set it at 1,800, but if I go over, that's fine. Current maintenance is about 2,300 calories. So as long as I eat below 2,300 calories, I'm in a deficit. I'm gonna screen record this so you can see everything that I'm doing. You're gonna need a food scale. You need a food scale. I have one listed on my Amazon storefront, but I'll try to put if I can remember editing me, put a link down below. I am in my workout set. Of course, I'm getting ready to go to the gym. I just have on this little long line, like little sports crop thing from Lici. It has like a built-in sports bra. I love this thing so much. And then my leggings are Alphalete. Use code Kesha at Lici. And then for Alphalete, if you want to get the amplified leggings, which are my favorite, you can use code Aftermath. Gotcha. Currently using the P Science Select plant-based protein, peanut butter, powdered peanut butter. I'll be going through these. Almond milk and egg whites and blueberries. Okay, so I'm gonna kind of show you everything from my point of view. So this is what it looks like. I do everything in grams. Right now it's set at ounces. So let's switch this over to grams. I think grams are just way more accurate. And then we zero it out. I do 3 servings of the egg whites. Next up, we're gonna zero it out again. We have my powdered peanut butter, which 1 serving is 16 grams. You can see on the back, it'll tell you everything, the serving size. There we go, 2 tablespoons, 16 grams. And zero that out. And then protein powder, 1 serving of this is 31 grams. Some frozen blueberries, zero that out. And zero that out. And then lastly, some almond milk. This is like barely any calories in almond milk, so it doesn't really matter. See what I mean about this stupid blender? This is supposed to turn white when it's ready, and it just doesn't work. Here's my protein shake. I know y'all have seen it in other videos, but that's because I drink it every day. Everything is added into my MyFitnessPal. All I gotta do is scroll down. I'm gonna show you the nutrition facts. There's 45 grams of protein, 18 carb, and 5 fat. Obviously, this will change depending on what type of protein powder that you use. So I also was using the PB2 almond protein, the Madagascar one. This one has 170 calories in it. So this would have been 70 calories higher compared to the P Science one. Mine specifically with these exact ingredients 324 calories. And also sometimes I put a banana in it, but I'm saving my banana for dessert, which you guys will see later. I'm getting ready to go downstairs to get some steps in, and then also to just hit back. We'll come back and make breakfast. Right, time for breakfast. Don't mind the shininess. I got my AM skincare on, but let me go ahead and turn on my screen record. Turkey bacon, but maple turkey bacon from HEB. I got 3 slices. And then we have eggs. Just got pasture-raised large round eggs, 2 of those. And then the hash brown from Trader Joe's. And it's just, is this correct? Yeah, 1 patty. So that puts us at the total so far at 744 calories on the day, 76 protein, 35 carb, and 30 fat. That is all logged in. Now I'm gonna eat, and then I'll be back a bit later when it's time to make lunch. Oh, here's the meal. I love these. Right, I am back and it's time to make lunch. It's gonna be like a later lunch. It's already like dark outside, but you saw I already kind of pickled my cucumbers, and then also I thawed out some shrimp, some frozen shrimp. I'm gonna go ahead and wash these off and dry them, and then we're gonna season them up and pop it in the skillet to cook. This is just such an easy meal or easy lunch, super quick. The whole thing will probably start to finish take you like 10 minutes to make. For the shrimp, I'm gonna add some garlic powder, black pepper. Oh, can't even see it. Okay. Black pepper, some smoked paprika, parsley. And then I usually use onion powder and then salt, but I ran out of onion powder, so I'm just gonna use onion salt. Right, so here is lunch, our little shrimp bowl, and then I put everything in here. So me and Teron always share 1 package of the frozen rice from Trader Joe's. I always do 1/3, then I give him the other 2/3 of it. So I put that in there. And then shrimp, I'm having 82 grams. And then avocado was 50 grams. I'm not gonna put in the cucumber, and I'm not gonna put in the carrots because it's just veggies, whatever. But for the sauce, I mixed together the light mayo, sriracha, and then the Sweet chili sauce. I probably did about 1 tablespoon of the sweet chili sauce, so I used half the sauce. So I'm gonna do half a tablespoon of sweet chili, and then of the light mayo, probably a tablespoon. I probably did 2 tablespoons, so about 1. And that's being generous. And then sriracha, I'm not gonna put sriracha in here either. So that puts our meal at about 400, and probably like with the cucumber and carrots and stuff, it's probably about 450 calories. And then, so we're at 1158 for the day. We're at 100 grams of protein, 77 carbs, and 48 fat. When I topped it off with some green onions and stuff as well. So I cover this, and I will be back in a bit to show you what we are having for dinner. And then I'm also gonna have dessert tonight because I haven't made dessert in a while. It's time for dinner. Let's get that going because I'm hungry. Like, it just comes in waves. Like some weeks I'm just like, I'm not really that hungry. This week I'm hungry. All right, so I'm gonna be having some Korean beef with some stir-fried veggies. I just have this massive bag of stir-fried vegetables that I got at Costco. Just the Kirkland brand. You know, mushrooms, broccoli, peppers, and just some other stuff. So I actually marinated this beef yesterday, and I ate some of it already. I made like a big thing to just cook the other half of it. It was like 2.5 pounds. And then I'm going to stir fry my veggies and then pop it together. So I'm not having any carbs with this meal, my dinner, just because we're having dessert today too. And I'm saving my carbs for dessert. So this is what his plate looks like. Some more pickled cucumbers. We can literally eat these all day. And then the beef and onions, and then rice, and then kimchi on the side. It's just beef, stir-fried veggies, and then kimchi. Input this into MyFitnessPal. What I did when it came to the sauce, because when you're cooking things like this, and there's obviously it's going to be more calories, because in the marinade I had the sesame oil, I had sugar, I had honey. Those are calories. You can't forget about those calories. So when it comes to sauces, you're gonna go add, and you're gonna go to my recipes and then create a recipe. So here I can title it Korean beef sauce, and then how many servings. So it was about 2 pounds of meat, but I kind of guesstimated how much of it I was gonna eat. So I just put about 6 servings. It's probably more than that. It's probably more like 8, but I just put 6 just to be on the safer side. And then you go ahead and start adding your ingredients. So you can add sesame oil, 2 tablespoons of sesame oil. So add that. Then I add the sugar, and I had 2 tablespoons of sugar. And so this is what you do, and you create all of the ingredients, and then when you go on to next, then you save it. So now I already did that, so I don't want to create another one. Flank steak, and this is cooked. It was set 134 grams on the little scale, but there was like onions and stuff in there too, so it was probably 125. And then I'm gonna go in with Korean sauce, so my beef sauce, and I'm just gonna do 1 serving of that. And then we're gonna go to our kimchi. Honestly, I didn't weigh this out. I'm just gonna put 2 ounces. I don't really have a lot in there. And then we're gonna go to stir fry veggie, 1 cup. I have about a cup and a half, and that is all. So dinner is roughly 400 calories, 409. And then we're just gonna scroll on down to the bottom and see where we're at for the day. 139 grams of protein, 106 grams of carbs, and 62 grams of fat. So amazing numbers. Carbs are still pretty low. I have room for more. And 139 grams of protein on a day is like great. And then I'm gonna eat this, and then we're gonna have dessert when I come back. All right, it is time to finish off this full day of eating with a little bit of dessert. You know, have is some sugar-free vanilla pudding with, like, we're gonna make it like a banana pudding situation, you know. And I bought some mini vanilla wafers, the little pack. They didn't have the box, like that just comes in like the regular box, so I had to buy the individual packs instead. My pudding, and then a banana, some Cool Whip. Scoop out a cup of the pudding. Yeah, this is a cup, so whatever. Some pudding in the bottom. And I'm only gonna use half a banana. So 67 grams of banana. Right, so this is what we're working with. Let me see if we turn it brightness down a little bit so you can see. Like, yes, sugar-free vanilla pudding, 1 cup. It's with almond milk. Mini snack pack vanilla wafers, 1 pack of that. Then I have a banana that was 67 grams of banana, and then Cool Whip, regular ones. I got 2 servings. A total of 270 calories for this. That puts us at 1,836 calories for the day, 141 grams of protein, 155 carb, and 70 fat. I say anywhere between 18 and 2,000 calories. So 18, honestly, I was probably at more like 1,900 calories for today. I just wanted to give you guys a little glimpse on what it looks like when I'm actually counting calories, because for the most part I am. I just show you guys what I'm eating, but I never really show you how much or what exactly. I don't track it every single day. I kind of got a glimpse of how much of everything is that I'm going to be eating for the next week, so I won't really measure anything out for the rest of the week. When it comes to being in a deficit, there's other things that you kind of got to be mindful of when it comes to like hidden or sneaky calories. Also, when you see the way I cook, I only use non-stick cooking spray. I didn't use any oils because olive oil and things like that, like there's nothing wrong with it, but I just didn't factor it into my calories. So if I would have added oil to like my eggs, or you know, when I was stir frying, when I was making the beef or things like that, if I put extra oil in the pan, that would have been another like 200, 300, 400 calories. Things like that add up so quickly. No, counting calories is not for everyone, but if you've been on your journey for a while or on a diet for a while and you don't see any changes, you should probably track a little bit, because I can guarantee you're eating more than you think you are. And most people are eating more than they think they are. Just because you only eat twice a day and you snack a couple times does not mean you're not eating 2,500, 3,000 calories, because if you eat a muffin or you're getting Starbucks or you're getting things like that stuff adds up so quickly. If you're snacking on nuts, things like that add up quickly. If you're putting olive oil every single time you cook, it adds up. Yeah, that is a wrap. We'll be on the last leg of this weight loss journey for another 5-6 weeks, and I'll give you guys an update at the end of it. So cheers. Good night.